Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford City in between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Bulldogs will kick this away to get us going here. Return starts from inside the 5. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense comes on the field first today. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, it's just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for him.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Just a good job making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Bulldogs offense out there for their first possession. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Bringing pressure. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Offense getting set. It's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looking to throw again. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Crucial third down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. And here comes the punter onto the field.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And the punt will bounce and go out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
No gain. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Wildcats. Solid. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the ball to the ground. It's a turnover.
That is.
Here, we've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great job by opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down. That's an important first down on that running play. Now here's the toss play. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation, but the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
Well, Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Now it's second down here. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On third down, it's a handoff. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Man behind a big physical offensive line.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up the third down play.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do...
Got space, looking to score. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for first down and goal. Dogs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. Here's a jet sweep. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught quickly. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous.
And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? The defense recovers the fumble. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint.
That's a great play by the defense. Fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. First down here for this offense.
Let's go.
They begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Dogs come to the line in their hurry up. After play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Finds his target. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs. And now here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. He's going to hand this off. Breaks loose at the 40. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. He's going to be brought down by that Farouk. Nice sack. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Here comes the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense in hurry-up mode. Pop pass on the jet sweep. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. That's a
intercepted by
the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And it's intercepted. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. Sticking with the running game. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Cannot connect. Incomplete.
incomplete on the play.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. Short return tackle made at the 27th, and crucial takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's the second down play. Single back, takes the handoff. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, hostile.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They bring the punter onto the field now. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll be taken down, but after it.
Intercepted by Kentucky.
This
And they'll take over.
what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a He's got a lot of confidence. He's already interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks. And the punt team now on to kick it away. On to kick. The returner is brought down to start on the next drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. 2nd and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaks loose at the 45. He slides to avoid the big hit. The Bulldogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he fires the football to the right side. He's got it down at the 25. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Dogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. looking to chuck it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Georgia. This game is far from over. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully? Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
Grab down the middle. It's Sullivan.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. Tackle is finally made, but it's down to the 28-yard line. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Through as the 3rd down pressure works. Punting ready to boot it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
There's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
Going for his running back. And he finds his target. He has the first. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a timeout is called to talk some strategy on this very important drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. And they'll get him down that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play called on 3rd and short. Looks like Kentucky will have the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Well, that's college football. You're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kirk. They just fall short, couldn't get it done.
Well, Chris, we sat down and talked to them, and you're right. They put a lot into this game. I think they were very confident that they had everything that it took to be able to win.